Have you ever played a game that was so amazing, so gripping and fun to play that you thought to yourself after completing the game that you needed more of this, but not just a DLC, you needed an entire new game? That's what I wanted to talk about in today's video with games that deserve sequels. So let's not waste any time, let's get straight into the video. Now, the first game I wanted to talk about with this video definitely has to be Bully, because this game was just absolutely amazing and I still can't believe that till this day it hasn't gotten a sequel or at least a remake, because this game was definitely really unique from the other Rockstar games and definitely felt really special, keeping a lot of the other similarities from GTA games and still making you feel at home even though you're in a totally different new setting, different new characters, and different gameplay. It was just really fun to go around the school messing with other students, or even just exploring the world with your skateboard and having fun with a lot of the other gadgets that are in the game. Like with Bully 2, that's if they ever make it, which most likely won't happen as Rockstar Games are focusing more on their popular IP with GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2. I would definitely love to see a Bully but with like new gen graphics, and just imagine walking around the school with those ragdoll physics. Like, it would just be totally insane, and it would feel like an entirely new fresh game. And I just really hope they do make a Bully 2, even though it most likely won't happen. There's just a lot of different new things they could do, especially with if you play the newer Rockstar games with all their ragdoll physics and details. Bully 2, if it ever happens, could be absolutely amazing. If there's ever going to be a Bully 2, with what Rockstar are doing right now with their current games, it could honestly be way bigger than the first game. Possibly a bigger, more detailed map with a lot of different interior areas you could go to. If Bully is connected with the GTA games, maybe go to a Cluck and Bell or Burger Stop. There's a lot they could do. Maybe even in the school, possibly add some more sports like basketball and tennis, since those were in the previous GTA games. But there's a lot of things they can do with Bully 2 if there's ever going to be one, which most likely will not happen. I mean, the chances of us even getting a remake alone are pretty slim, but man, just thinking about the possibilities with Bully 2 is pretty fun, because there's just so much Rockstar can do with this game if it even exists. But yeah, man, Bully definitely deserves a sequel. This game was just absolutely amazing, and it's such a shame that it most likely will not happen. Another game I think deserves a sequel and is more likely to receive one is Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I think it has been confirmed that Hogwarts Legacy is going to be getting a sequel, which is just great, man. I played the first game and I absolutely loved it. Like, it was just so magical and amazing, and I did feel like it was pretty faithful to the source material. It was just pretty fun learning the spells, and even the story itself in the game was just really amazing. The open world was just fantastic as well, with a lot of things you can discover, a lot of different enemy types you can fight throughout the game with different spells, and there's even a lot of different encounters you can find throughout the world, making it feel more alive. I mean, just going to the dark forest, you know, through the movies and seeing it is just really nice and enjoyable. And you can even see some enemies fighting some other enemies, like wizards fighting trolls, as you know, they don't really like those types of kinds in the Harry Potter world. But Hogwarts Legacy did an amazing job with making you immersed in this magical world of Harry Potter. It was just honestly incredible. As well as with the Easter eggs and NPC interactions, this world just feels so magical, and there are a lot of different routes they can take with Hogwarts Legacy 2 with the story. Maybe change the setting, maybe the game could take place a few years after Harry Potter, or we can just go back in time. I'm definitely hoping that with Hogwarts Legacy 2 they do give us a lot more choices and dialogue options we can make throughout the game, as even though the first game, Hogwarts Legacy, is an RPG, there's not that many choices you can make throughout the game. So I'm definitely hoping hoping they add more emphasis on that in the second game. I do think they are going to continue with the RPG thing, you know, create your own character, because the entire point of Hogwarts Legacy was to make you, the player, feel like you were in this magical world. So I don't think they're just gonna make like their own character. It's definitely gonna be an RPG type game, but I'm definitely glad they're going to be making a Hogwarts Legacy 2, because the first game was just honestly really amazing. I'm also hoping they add in a lot more details with the characters and NPCs, maybe make them react when you do dark spells and that sort of stuff to make it feel a little bit more alive. But that's just my thing, as you know, when casting Unforgivable Curses in the original game, the characters around you don't really react that much, which do feel a bit odd. I feel like with the second game they should definitely add more, you know, like reactions to when you do Unforgivable Curses and all those sorts of stuff to make the game feel a bit more realistic and alive. I would definitely really like that. But man, Hogwarts Legacy definitely did deserve a second game, and I'm glad they're making it. Now, last but not least, Cyberpunk 2077. This is a game that definitely deserves a sequel, maybe even more than the games I mentioned previously in the video, because the first game was just so amazing. The gameplay was great. I thought the story was pretty good as well, and I definitely did like the characters. And the open world, man, Night City is absolutely beautiful. And Cyberpunk 2077 is definitely like my top 10 favorite games of all time. But there's a lot of things they can do if there is going to be a Cyberpunk 2. I'm not sure if it's already been confirmed. Make sure to leave a comment down below if it is. I don't know at the moment, but will there be a Cyberpunk 2? Most likely. Like, the first game was really successful, so I don't know why CDPR Red wouldn't make a second one. But there's a lot of different things I'm hoping to see in Cyberpunk 2. That's if there's even gonna be one, such as visible cyberware. Imagine just walking around Night City with a golden arm. That would be so sick. Or maybe, you know, an arm similar to Johnny Silverhands. I'm not sure why they didn't include this in the first game. They could also add vehicle customization, you know, change your car, maybe add some weapons as well. Like, there's so many things they can take from different games and just add more emphasis on. I'm definitely hoping that in Cyberpunk 2, the choices that you make in the game are a lot more impactful, just like in The Witcher 3, because the first game did feel like a story game, except you could just choose what you want to say next. That's basically the gist of it. I've realized that now playing The Witcher 3, but I'm definitely hoping there's gonna be a Cyberpunk 2. Like, there's so many different things they can do and add to the game. Maybe we could explore another part of the world in this futuristic setting. We don't have to stay in Night City. Maybe we could go somewhere else, Tokyo, Japan maybe, possibly. But yeah, Cyberpunk 2077, that's definitely a game I'm most likely hoping will get a sequel, more than the games that I mentioned previously. But that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get to 300 subscribers. That would be absolutely amazing. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree, what you would like to see in the sequel for these games, Cyberpunk 2077, Hogwarts Legacy, Bully 2, as well as other games you want, you know, that didn't get a sequel that you wish would have one. Make sure to leave it down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Dale Meister, and I'll see you guys next time.